Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming a common angle grinder and a simple cooking pot into a powerful, versatile grain grinder. Let's start with our main components, a small aluminum pot. I'm carefully measuring and marking the exact center of the pot's bottom. This precision is crucial to ensure that when we attach it to the angle grinder, using a step drill bit, I'm drilling a center hole in the base of the pot. I'm using this type of bit because it allows me to gradually increase the hole size to the perfect diameter needed for the grinder's spindle, ensuring a snug fit. I'm going to prepare the angle grinder. I'll remove the original flange nut from the angle grinder. Then, I'll align the pot's newly drilled hole with the grinder spindle, and I firmly fixed it from inside the pot. This transforms the pot into our grinding chamber, directly driven by the angle grinder's motor. Now, let's create a stable custom-fit base for our grinder. I'm taking these wooden blocks and precisely marking the positions for the screws. I've taken several pieces of wood and arranged them into a base and 2 upright supports. These marks are essential for ensuring everything lines up perfectly and provides solid support. I'm pre-drilling holes into the marked spots on the first wooden block. This step is vital to prevent the wood from splitting when I insert the screws later, ensuring a strong, clean connection and a durable base. With the pilot holes drilled, I'm now securing the first wooden block with screws. Making sure they're tight will give us a solid foundation that can withstand the vibrations of the grinder. I'll repeat the precise marking process on a second wooden block. Consistency in these measurements is important for a balanced and sturdy stand. Just like before, I'm drilling the pilot holes into the second block to prepare it for assembly. This ensures all parts of our base will connect smoothly. And now I'm fastening the second block with screws. With both pieces joined, we have a sturdy, U-shaped wooden base that will securely hold our grinder. These will create a secure cradle for the angle grinder, keeping it firmly in place during operation. It's all about creating a solid and safe setup. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. Next up is the metal bracket. I'm carefully marking where I'll need to drill the holes and cutting them to line up exactly with the angle grinder housing. This will be one of the 2 brackets that will hold the pot to the body of the grinder. I've secured the bracket in a vise for maximum stability. Now I'm drilling holes through the metal. It's important to use a proper drill bit for metal to ensure clean, accurate holes without damaging the material. With the hole drilled, I'm carefully cutting the metal bracket using an angle grinder. I'm cutting along the marks to get the desired L shape, which will serve as a sturdy mounting bracket for the pot. I'm further shaping the L bracket, carefully marking it to fit the contour of our setup. This precise shaping ensures a snug and secure fit, minimizing any wobbling later on. I'm securing the L bracket back in the vise, making sure it's stable, and then I'm using the angle grinder to trim off any excess metal. This detailed work leaves us with a neat, custom-fitted bracket. I'm attaching these long bolts to the grinder. These bolts will pass through our wooden base, allowing secure the grinder firmly in place. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'm marking the precise locations on our wooden base where the bolts from the grinder will pass through. Accuracy here is crucial for a perfectly aligned and stable setup that won't move during operation. With the marks in place, I'm drilling through the wooden base. These holes need to be large enough for the bolts to pass freely, but not too loose to maintain stability once tightened. Now I'm fitting the metal brackets onto the grinder and then securing them with the bolts. This setup will allow the grinder to be firmly mounted to our wooden base, making a complete unit. I'm placing the pot back onto the grinder, ensuring it aligns perfectly with the spindle. I'm marking the pot sides where the brackets will attach, ensuring they line up with the holes I drilled earlier. Then, I'm drilling holes in the pot itself to firmly secure it to the brackets, preventing any shaking during high-speed rotation. With the pot now drilled, I'm securing the brackets to the pot using small screws. This firmly connects the pot to our grinder assembly. I'm tightening all the screws on the brackets to ensure maximum stability. These brackets will allow us to firmly attach the pot to the wooden base, making sure it stays put during the grinding process. It's really coming together. I'm inserting the main bolts through the wooden base and tightening them to secure the grinder. This creates a very stable platform, minimizing vibration and ensuring safe and consistent operation. With everything tightly secured, I'm giving the grinder a quick test run to make sure the pot spins freely and there are no alignment issues. This ensures it's perfectly balanced and ready for its new task. Looks good. I'm taking this ordinary metal spoon. You might think it's just for eating, but it's about to be transformed into our powerful grinding blade. I use a ruler to measure the length of the blender blade, which was about 5 inches long. I've secured the spoon firmly in a vise. Using the angle grinder, I'm carefully shaping and sharpening one edge. This requires precision to create an effective and durable blade for grinding various materials. I'm continuing to refine the shape and edge of the spoon, using a hammer to flatten some sections and the angle grinder to give a sharp, consistent bevel. This detailed work ensures it will cut efficiently and effectively. I'm marking and drilling holes into the flattened spoon. These holes are for mounting it onto the grinder spindle, so accurate placement is essential for proper balance. I will install the original backing plate, then secure our newly fabricated spatula blade to the grinder shaft and tighten the flange nut onto the angle grinder. I'm using pliers to tighten the retaining nut firmly, ensuring the blade won't budge during high-speed rotation. Everything looks perfectly installed and ready for action. Our incredible multifunctional grain grinder, made from an ordinary angle grinder and a pot. Time for the moment of truth. Watch now as I test it with these green peas. I'm pouring them in and placing the lid on securely. Now for the moment of truth. Listen to that powerful hum. Watch this. The spoon blade rapidly pulverizes the beads. See how efficiently it transforms them into a fine, consistent powder? This homemade machine is truly powerful and effective. Look at this amazing result. From whole beads to a fine, consistent powder, all thanks to our ingenious DIY grinder. The consistency is remarkable. There you have it. Our incredible multifunctional grinder, made from repurposed items and a bit of ingenuity. I'm pouring out the finely ground powder. This transformation is fantastic and clearly demonstrates the effectiveness of our simple, yet incredibly powerful design. If you enjoyed seeing this project come to life, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected tools you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.